Or, like, and if you don't want to be religious, or if there is a time where you want to be religious, like, shoot.
Totally.
I'll drive you to church, or, like, whatever. Like,
or, like, if you just want to believe in things.
Praise, like,
drop you
actually.
off, wait in the parking lot smoking a bowl and shit.
Like,
Like,
I'll be literally, I'll be there. Moral support. If you ever want to come outside because you're done, trust, I'll be here. Just chilling. Yeah. So you personally, what would you say? I want to ask both of you because I don't think we ever really talked about this. I know this podcast is long, by the way, but to our viewers
guests, okay,
who are active, I guess, or like persistent viewers or whatever it is, recurring viewers, you can like use this to fall asleep tonight.
ASMR. Get close to the mic and just like start like.
Totally. But both of you, like personally, like what would you say, I guess, is your belief, if you have a belief, or like what would you say you, like, I guess, believe, if you have one?
So there was a younger
Them
chick.
too.
She was like, yeah, just like slide this in because so they can have them time.
Yeah.
So there's like this like 17-year-old chick who I used to work with at Wendy's. She only really worked day shift, so I didn't really like talk to her too much into depth or anything. But she's originally from a different country. I want to say it's Russia, but it probably was like something else, like near Russia or some shit like that. And she wasn't raised religious or anything, but her grandma was like a big catalyst in her life that basically said that her religion was that she believed in humans because that's the only really like thing that she knows and like can believe like to that extent. So like she believes in like the earth and like humans because we're like here like right now, like
Right.
And I just thought it was super interesting because I was like the first time I had talked to someone in depth who wasn't like, or like asked someone like if they were religious growing up, just because like like growing up religious, I feel like it was like a really big part of my life, like super huge like part of my life. So like seeing someone else from like on the opposite spectrum was just like super like insightful, like about like how she grew up and like lived her life and got to that point that she was at right there. Super nice girl, like totally loved her. She was super nice.
Yeah, I can totally understand like that viewpoint.
Yeah.
I can see where someone who wasn't raised to like believe anything,
or like conditioned
esoterically,
yeah,
that like they would believe in something more physical.
Yeah.
Like something that they can see.
Which I mean, I do believe that there is like obviously like more, just like we can't see atoms or like molecular compounds or strands of DNA with the human eye anyway, unless using like a microscope or like tools like that. But I just thought that it was a super interesting viewpoint on life. Because if I wasn't spiritual or like getting into my like spiritual journey or anything, I feel like that's what I would believe at this point if I like didn't happen to go on the path that I have gone on,
Yeah, I can honestly say same. In some aspect, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be more of like an atheistic approach.
Yeah,
or they just believe in like the carnality of life, just the fact that life is life, and you know you make the most of it, and that's it.
Take everything at face value.
I don't know who wants to go first. I know I'm putting you on the spot, but I'm genuinely intrigued, and honestly, like, don't think about this.
And there's no right or wrong answer.
Trust me, no one watches our shit, so
I didn't know for the longest time. Like, as soon as I had like a talk with myself in the car of the Fieldbees parking lot, the only gas station that's in Ellicott, when I finally decided to let go of that strand that was religion for me, I was just like, fuck, what do I do now? Like, I was holding on to this like idealistic version of me that was like
out there.
I'm a good person, you know, like I believe in Jesus and that's the only way to go to heaven or whatever. It was just, it was literally a part of my identity, but once I like cut that strand off my life, I was just like, holy fuck, like here I am, like I don't know what to hold on to now, you know, kind of
totally
deal.
I believe there is someone higher, but I don't believe they created this earth because, like, why do we have construction workers? Like, why do we have people like that if someone else created this world?
Yeah.
So what, like, who do you think created this world, or like?
The first people who were on this earth.
But like the Earth itself, like that they like just came, like.
Well, no, natural stuff, like I'm not saying they created that, but
Oh,
like,
okay.
as far as like the building things and like
Oh,
bridges
totally.
and
So like
stuff
kind of like
that.
just like evolution,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you know, like
Oh,
we
okay.
obviously
Yeah,
evolved
because
from a different species.
Honestly,
and like that.
I personally couldn't answer where this Earth came from.
Yeah.
To me, I think the best possibility is that we are just somehow like this floating something and atoms or whatever, and they over eons collected and became a crust and Earth, and like shit started happening, bacteria started happening,
feel
DNA, proteins, whatever, and
The
like
universe is
life
so
started just
expansive,
happening.
we can't even see all of it. That like literally anything's possible at this point. Like we
Right.
could like come from aliens, and like it's just like taken. Like we're just so
Totally.
far into the future that like obviously we wouldn't know that. Or, like you know, whatever.
Or they like drop me
Like, yeah, T literally.
They're like, here you
I've heard
go.
the one
Have fun.
when you die, you like actually
And that's
wake
why
up
they,
in
like,
the real world.
That's
like an
idea.
Inception. Like, see, also there was this theory that I was really intrigued about. That Nikki Momo or Mumu, shout out to you.
Are you done with your homework
She
yet? Like
literally like you're not over yet. I'm just kidding. That she had talked about where there was this video that she wanted to show me, and it was the egg.
Yeah.
And it was
'Cause
just
it's a
crazy
poem.
because
Yeah.
it was literally someone who had passed, and this being was there and was talking to them and telling them like what happened and like showing them their life and whatever. But in the end, it turned out that how it was explained was that every single being
I
on
fucking
this
love this
earth was like somehow connected to you, and that like you are
I'm sending it in the
everyone,
group chat.
and that like
It's like kind of long, but like not really.
you are like the earth, and you are in this evolutionary process where one day you will get it, but until then you're just going to like relive your life on this earth until like
Like
you
reincarnate.
understand.
Yeah, it's like you're
Yeah,
put here for a
totally.
reason, and if you don't figure out what that reason is, or
then
like,
you'll
you
just like keep
don't do
going
anything,
until like
You
you
just
finally
keep-
if you
evolve.
don't follow
right.
your path of
Yeah.
happiness, then you're just gonna like as soon as you die, you're gonna wake back up at some point in the same life, and you just like do it over again.
Right. And it's crazy because if you think about that, then like you think
Or
about
like you're gonna wake up
overpopulation.
in like China as like a 12-year-old girl, and you guys have like similar experiences, but in like different bodies or like,
Right.
different conditions.
and like different years. Like you could, like
Andy
he said.
White is the one that
Oh, Andy Weir, right?
weird, yeah,
Weir,
weird,
yeah. It's like there's like a director whose last name is Weir too, Peter Weir, I think. But that like he had asked like where he was going when he came back, and the narrator, whoever the being,
Yeah, he's
said
talking
that
to
he was gonna be
whoever
going
it
to
is,
like
yeah.
going to like Edo, China, like way back in the day. And he was like, well, I don't understand, like this was like it already happened, like this is like the past to me. And he said, well, I understand it's the past to you, but in reality, like you are the whole timeline, and like this is every like life that had happened on this earth like is you, and you will go back through these lives until you understand like the meaning behind these lives, and then evolve. And I guess like he was saying like evolve to like become him, like whoever the guy is. So it's just crazy because like this book also talks about like Christ consciousness, and how like we in ourselves are our own gods,
I
and
sent
not like
the link
we.
and I just copy pasted every single word of it and posted it in group chat.
Wait, really?
To make it easier.
The poem.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was a poem.
Well, it's not really a poem, but it's like a short story, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I love it though. I'll just be like,
Yeah, just go with it.
as I
Literally, just like watch it.
It's honestly something
Yeah, like, watch it.
really interesting. It's not like a,
I am good on that.
it's just like food for thought. Like if that was a thing, like,
Yeah.
that'd be interesting.
You?
I believe in a lot of things.
Okay.
Or like what mainly like
But I like
comes
that.
to you first? Like when you think about like, what you believe in. Like what's the central theme?
I don't know. I believe you can like, you when you pass away, hopefully, because I would want to do it. Like if somebody came to me and said either you can go,
You do it again.
I would love to
Fuck,
see.
dude,
For some reason,
I don't know if I want to do it again.
I'm hoping to live a very old age,
Yeah.
if I can, because my curiosity about the future just like
Yeah,
makes
same.
me want to keep going. Like,
Yeah.
and then if I pass away at an early age or pass away whenever I do, like I hope I can come back as somebody else.
Would you do it again?
Cause like in my
I
like
don't know.
that's why they
Same.
tell us like because you know how like in dreams.
I mean, right now I say
Like, when
that I
you
won't,
have
but obviously
dreams-
when I'm on the other side, I'd be like, yeah, bitch, let's go again. Like,
Like when you have dreams, they tell you sometimes the dreams you have are dreams or of lives you've lived in the past.
Totally, yeah,
Yeah.
past lives.
And
Damn.
like
But
I have James falling down mountains and shit.
that must happen.
that's what I'm
Don't go on
saying.
a mountain. Learn your lesson.
D.
But like, I don't know. I just think if I like go not evolve, but like go into somebody else, like a baby, and go through it all again, I would have memories of this,
Mm.
but I wouldn't. So I would relive life.
Yeah, totally.
So kind of like reincarnation, but like
No.
Yeah, or something like
something. But you have the choice to.
if
go back.
you could have the choice,
Yeah,
or you like because the whole thing is you don't know what happens.
Right, totally.
Like
Yeah.
my friend,
This physical
passed
body,
away.
the ego doesn't know what's.
yeah,
happening.
but like my friend passed away from suicide,
Mm.
and in my head I keep thinking, where is he? Like
Mm.
because they tell you that when you commit suicide, you kind of just get stuck
Got
in the
it.
same spot because you don't know what happened to yourself, or
Mm.
you did something and you're stuck there, so you're a ghost.
Yeah.
And then it makes me think, like, did he move on? Is he, like, someone else somewhere? And he
Honestly,
doesn't remember any of us, anything that happened, and he's just living his life
I feel
again.
like in his dreams he probably does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, or, like, is he just gone?
Mm.
Like,
Now, is that just for, you think, suicide, or do you think that would also be for, like, people who die of some horrible tragedy, like buildings falling on top of them, and
well, for
whatnot?
suicide, I hear a lot that you're just stuck in limbo.
oh,
Mm.
okay.
And so, like, that's for me, like, why, I worry, even
Yeah.
if he's gone, I still think, like, where's his spirit?
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
Because your body is just a shell, and what's your little spirit, like, where does that go?
Yeah.
Totally.
My
So,
personal.
where do you think he is then? Do you think he's, like, somewhere on this earth in, like, real time, but, like, just lost?
I think
But, like,
maybe.
spirit, like, like, the physical obviously is buried, but
Mhm.
the, like, spirit itself is, like,
Like
still
it's
in real time,
stuck.
but, like,
it's
limbo
stuck where
real time?
he passed away.
Mm.
I feel like it's like that's how because you know how like people say when spirits sometimes they can just wander in your house, or if they
Yeah.
died there, they're probably still there reliving
Or if they
that
don't have
day.
closure,
Yeah,
like,
and he didn't have. I'm 90% sure he didn't have closure
Mm.
yeah,
because he lived quite a life,
Yeah.
yeah.
and it got to the point.
And how old
to
was he? Super
my
young.
age.
Yeah, super young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be a whole year next month,
Damn.
the day after Easter.
Damn.
Honestly, yeah, I feel like my personal opinion about suicide is I feel like that's like you definitely get stuck in like your own personal time loop.
Mm.
Like you just have to like I mean, from what point to what point is like kind of out there, but like you definitely have to like keep going through the things that you're going to until you're eventually able to like move on, or like some outside force maybe comes in, or like you finally find something within yourself that you like get to start over and start fresh, you know, and like
Yeah.
realize your mistakes
So,
from your past life.
my other
and you don't wanna
question
repeat that.
is, if you had a choice when you passed to relive and go back, or to not, and you chose no, what do you think is like the alternative? Like, what do you think is like another option out there? Because, you know, I
There's
feel
so
so many
many.
people would want to just go back, you know, because
Mhm.
there's a loved one that they want to see again, or, you know, they're
Yeah.
connected somehow, and, you know, they do whatever. But if when you pass, like, you know, you die, and I'm telling you, you know, you have the option to go back, or even to, like, your, like, soul body be, like, reincarnated into, like source energy, like just energy out there. Like you're not necessarily human, but you're like physical form, and, you know, plants and this and that, or like even just energy out there in space, just like floating around. Would you, like, I don't know, would you like want to do something like that? Would that ever intrigue you?
I think so.
Yeah.
But also, if somebody asked me, you could live on this earth as a
T.
human, or you can live on this planet
They brought
that's
down with
like an
humans, they boring as
alternate
fuck, like,
universe
let's move
Yeah.
on.
where you are like like have you guys seen the
Yeah.
movie Avatar?
The
The
The blue people,
Yes.
yeah, totally.
Or you can go live as them and see how they live. I would probably choose that.
Honestly.
Just because I'm like, I've
That
been
or,
a
like,
human,
yeah,
I'm good.
live some
if I
like
could be,
anime
like,
lifestyle.
that-
Be
Oh,
like,
T, though,
please, take me
literally.
You
there.
know, or like if you could live like that, because, you know, they show you their planet, and their planet
Yeah.
is gorgeous, especially at
Right.
night, and I'm like, that would be amazing.
T.
Or
And
if
then
I was
you,
like a
like-
human with wings, yeah, go right ahead. That's
And then,
fine.
like, as you're making this decision, you're like asking yourself, like, why did I ever choose Earth?
T, honestly, out of all
Was I
places.
like doing this for like eons, like doing Avatar Land, or like being
Honestly,
in
I
Naruto
feel like-
Land, and then
I
got
feel
bored,
like
and
on
we're
the
like, oh
other
yeah, let's just
side,
go to Plain Humans.
You can choose, but I feel like there's a random button.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, so you're just like, fuck.
But the random button is secretly like us.
Literally,
like, that
we're
random, like, bam,
random,
it's us, it's
fuck,
Earth.
dude.
Right,
So
you
I
click
should
it, and then
not
it just
choose.
goes, boop, boop. Or,
yeah,
What
yeah,
about you?
too.
I want to know.
well, can I
Literally.
press this
They're like, nope,
button?
bye. You're like, whoa.
What about you? I want to know.
I'm very atheistic in a lot of aspects. I mean, I don't
Kinda like-
believe in a lot of. I honestly, I don't believe in theology. I don't believe that there is someone who watches over you, and, like, you know, someone who you will pray to, and he will, like, acknowledge you, or will, like, comfort you, or even smite you, or
That's what I'm
damn
saying.
you
I
if
never
you have thought
understood having
crimes, or
the
like
fear
crazy
of-
shit, like
thought crimes,
theism,
fuck.
monotheism especially. I definitely am not. I don't believe in any of that,
Even
because
when I was religious,
I don't believe
never
in
had
like
the fear
the
of
Big
God,
Brother,
you know?
or like
I just never
dictatorial
thought
shit.
that,
Like, honestly, it's like a North Korea, like a religious North Korea.
Yeah,
like, you are like embedded and indebted to this God forever, and he is your
just
father. And
just by
even if
existing,
you don't want him there, he's there. Like, he's right here, right now, in us, sitting down.
literally,
You know, like, by
Yeah,
us.
no,
Like,
Big Brother
I
sees
can't.
everything.
I'm
like-
not down for monotheism. Now, the
Which I do feel like
I
there
think
is
it's Taoism.
some truth in that, like the higher consciousness, obviously, like nothing
very
goes
very
unseen,
minuscule, but yeah, I do
but
feel like
you're
there
not
might.
gonna be
But like
directly,
monotheism is like a set in stone religion, and no, I don't believe in that. I don't
Yes.
believe in like the laws of nature in that aspect at all.
Yeah. We literally don't even know what's at the very bottom of the sea, so like fuck everything
Totally.
I
else,
know,
like,
right?
Literally.
you can't tell me shit.
Taoism, I think, is not Taoism. It's I don't know what. I'm pretty sure something like that. It's where you believe that there is this being who is just creating, and is not immediately direct with you, or even really much cares about you. He just, or she, or not even, like the being just creates, just life and whatever type of thing, just out there. But
Yeah.
like, we're not indebted to it. It's not indebted to us. It's not gonna help us with anything. It's not asking for anything in return. Like,
Yeah.
it just create. And
That's
that's
what I
all
feel
it
like.
does is create.
There's no
You know what I
direct meaning to life. Like, your meaning in your life can be anything
That'd be very
you want it to
disappointing
be.
Yeah.
for a lot of people.
Now, honestly, I I came to that from like religion in a sense, which is
Lots of
literally
drugs.
monotheism.
I'm kidding.
Like I literally was like, no, this is not right. This is like more right. Where like I can see where like there's a source energy out there that. Sorry, audio listeners. Just coughed in their ear. Sorry.
They're
I'll
probably
be doing
like,
that all
"Whoa."
night.
Yeah, literally.
All night, shit, all night.
Where like they are just a being of light or creation or just floating out there doing their thing. Like, I can kind of understand that, and I can kind of like believe that, but even now I don't feel like there's even a being out there. I feel like it's just energy and matter and like
Yeah.
a constant flow of whatever, and it honestly doesn't have any rules. It just
Because the
does
more you
its
try to
thing, 'cause
put
it's
like
just
labels
energy.
and expectations
Yeah.
on it, it's yeah.
In that aspect. And then there's like other ones, but I can't remember them right now. Obviously there's atheism, like not even believing any of that shit. It's just like,
I used to always hate
My
it when
mom's
like people would
atheist. I
tell
think
me
I am a little bit.
yeah.
that like
Yeah.
you can't cherry.
Oh,
I
it's
think I am.
agnostic, I think it is. It's
Oh,
not
agnostic, yeah.
Taoist. It's
Yeah.
agnostic, where like you believe there's a being out there, but it doesn't directly affect your life.
Yeah.
It doesn't tell you what to do. It's just out there doing its
There's
thing.
no instruction manual like. there was one.
Which I did come, and like the basis of agnosticism is
Wish.
honestly that like they don't believe that they're, or they don't know, and that's it. They just don't know, and if there's proof out there, then they'll take it in a sense. But they're not affiliated with anything. They're not unsure.
I respect that.
Whereas
honestly.
the atheist is like, I know for a fact that there is no God. There is nothing out there for
Yeah.
us, type of thing. It's just us, and we're just matter, and we're just created by mass, by atoms, by this or that.
Which I do feel like there is some truth into that, but
Yeah. I feel like there's
Yeah.
truth
in
in all of
everything.
them,
Yeah.
but very minute truths in some, and a lot more truths in others, in the sense. Because I do feel like a lot of the basis of atheism is correct. Like this earth and us matter. Like this is literally what we are. Nothing created us. Nothing like made us. Like we are just accumulated over eons
Shit,
and
what time is
became this. And there's a lot of proof in like the layering of.
Chunky.
I fed him half.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Oh,
half.
shit. When?
Like before we started filming,
Oh, damn.
because I didn't want him to be like all crazy and meowing like he is right
never
now.
mind, Chunky. Shoot, you almost got lucky.
He's like, no, don't listen
T,
to him.
no, but like I only fed him half. You can feed him in the half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like in a quarter I fed him, not half, quarter, because we only feed him half of the scoop.
Oh, you fed him a quarter.
Yeah.
Ah!
So he's like, I'm ready for something. Are you making tea?
Oh, yes.
Oh man, I almost want some too.
Oh, well, that's
We
good,
might need a
'cause I was
refill.
like, oh, I don't have any more.
Yeah, tea. And we need some tea to talk tea about this book. I need to sit up because I've been slouching. I'm very close to the mic. I've
Damn,
been
2 hours,
slouching.
4 minutes.
Whew,
Yeah,
damn.
this is a long one.
Well, I am gonna probably cut out the first, 10 minutes of it until I start
Where
recording.
we cut out some part.
Honestly, I don't even record like this. This will be in the recording. I don't change anything because like
You're like, I'm going
hella
to...
too fucking lazy. No, honestly, back in the day, yes, I was so about that. Filtering it, like blurring things out because I didn't want like things in the background being shown, and then like cutting things out. Like anytime I would cough, I would cut it out or like anything. Now it's like, I want to be real, you know,
I mean, that's
and
the only way to be.
part of this is not even, like, all of this is just selfish to me. It's honestly just so that I can go back and look at things in my life. It's not even...
When you're older.
Right, totally. It's not even that I'm
I
trying
think
to
they're
make
with
money
you.
off of it, or I'm trying to, like... Anytime I, like, make jokes about being monetized and shit, it's like... Oh, that's why I'm like, I don't care if you, like, are rolling and shit. Trust.
'Cause you know
I'm
we're
not
gonna be
here
older
to
and
make
watch
money.
This and be like, oh, look at our dumbasses.
Literally, and honestly, that's the only aspect of why I'm doing this. It's not even for anything else. Now, if it happens, shoot, that'd be nice. But like, I still wouldn't change anything. It would be like a better production, but same blunt bullshit, cussing that's not blurred or not beeped out, like items like a paraphernalia and shit. Now, if there was something too crazy, I would like tell people. But like weed's weed. It's like
Well, and it's
legal in over 16 states, and like we're trying to get it on the ballot so that it can just become federally legalized or federally decriminalized, or it already did become federally decriminalized. It just needs to become federally legal, and it just hasn't. It's just like, it's stupid to me. The whole prohibition of pot is like so dumb. When like
yeah.
alcohol was the same thing, and you know, somehow we got it back. Honestly, I think out of the two, weed should be the one that's legal and alcohol should be the one that's illegal, to be honest, because alcohol is so bad for you. But like, gee, but
Causes so
weed
many deaths,
honestly
like,
doesn't.
what?
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Weed doesn't do fucking shit, and it's so illegal in some states. It just makes no sense to me. But
It does do something.
Bree, can you bring the teapot over for us? And
Yeah, well, I have to make more water because I didn't realize it was like.
Oh, gee.
I gotta wait till that's done.
Because I want to get tea before we start talking about the book, and then we can end it and then just bullshit. What were you gonna say?
What weed does, it do something to you.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, it's like a psychoactive. Like, it definitely affects people differently.
what?
It makes you hungry or sleepy.
I knew you were gonna say some shit like that. I knew it. I was waiting for that. Because honestly, I agree. Like it, and what is it, THC and
I hate it when people are like, "Weed makes me think too much," and I'm just like, "What does that even mean?" Like,
and honestly,
'Cause
thinking
that's
too
what I
much is
hear
that
from,
bad?
what?
Thinking is great.
no, that's what I'm saying. But like, people who choose alcohol over weed are usually like trying to not everyone, but just generalization, trying to run away from their like, cause you don't get
Problems.
drunk till like have detox or like maybe.
Oh, got
you know,
it.
Like,
You get drunk to just like
to forget shit and like
Let
Like
loose.
run away from life for a second.
totally.
Do you guys want new tea bags as well?
I don't have a tea bag. I
Yes,
have coffee,
please.
but yes, I want a new tea bag.
Because honestly, I tried to reuse one of these tea bags and like literally nothing happened. Like literally nothing happened. Like,
Literally,
there's just,
there's,
hot
like-
water and like a sweet-
Literally, that's and your Ricola lemon, honey.
Literally, I'm like dropping some fucking things in there. Like, damn.
Honestly, I should probably put one in mine just so that I can get some defense from you
Right.
if you are feeling something.
Well, I'm about to take that NyQuil after this video is
I
done.
just
Like,
don't wanna
shoot.
smoke
You have
it
some?
right
Yeah. Joel's bottle, I think.
Oh, it's like empty though.
No, I mean there's two like half full bottles.
Oh, interesting. Good to know. Yes, girl.
There you go.
Sorry, we have a little intermission right now to our audio listeners. They don't know what's going on right now.
now. Literally
We're getting
talking
tea.
about
We are
Tea,
like
bitch, tea.
re-upping right now because, I mean, I don't make money off this shit, so I can do what I want. And if you are interested in knowing about the book, great. If not, you can turn off.
Right.
All of you guys probably have tuned out by now. But honestly, if you're still in and you're, chilling with us, chill. You're a real one.
You're a real one.
I don't know if I want the ginger. Actually, I kind of want the ginger. Chamomile and lemongrass. Is that the one that you had?
I had lemon and ginger.
Oh, lemon and ginger.
Mm.
Yeah, see, I knew you had so many.
Oh my gosh,
I know you
so
had a
I feel
lot.
like there's more somewhere.
You do have more. Oh, this is just black tea. Honestly, I like black tea. He's like, give me more food. B, we gave you
literally
food.
finished it, B. I don't know what to tell
He's like
you.
lies.
Literally. I kind of want the detox. Is that infusion? It has. Oh, it's ginger and peppermint with fennel, dandelion, birch, rosemary, nettle, and ginger. It's caffeine free. Whoa. I need something with caffeine in it. That would probably be the black tea.
What's that one?
Black tea? This one? I'm pretty sure it's black tea. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it has caffeine in it. So I'm pretty sure black tea has caffeine.
Oh, this is caffeine free.
Sound up below if you know if black tea has caffeine in it. I'm pretty sure it does. So I am going to use this one.
Got 2 tea bags. Do you mind putting this over there?
Oh, it is very popular after dinner.
Ooh, after dinner.
Oh, it's hot, B. It's hot. Oh, damn.
Tea is hot. Dude.
Ooh.
Sorry,
She got 2 tea bags.
tea girl.
I think I might do 2 tea bags too then
That
if you're gonna.
concentration going because the first 2 were, or the first 5 were weak as fuck. But
Which one did you do?
I did like the cinnamon and the ginger. Oh, this one and the ginger one.
Oh, the rutabaga.
Yeah, I didn't know how to pronounce it. What?
I think I'm gonna do just the black tea. I ain't gonna lie. Actually, maybe I'll do black tea and something else. You right, Bree.
Switch it up.
You know what I'm thinking?
I'm gonna do black tea and I'm gonna do. I do like the rooibos. I've had that before.
What is it?
It's like bitter,
Yeah, some sort of herb. I don't fucking know.
but like I've had it in something I don't remember. But it was like a bitterness type of like herb, but it tasted, I feel, really good. It almost reminded me of wine. But the cinnamon, I kind of like the cinnamon, and I almost want to have a piece of gum, and that's like mint, cinnamon, black tea. Kind of works. Oh.
Oh damn, we got.
Oh, I'll let you smell it. It actually smells really
We got
good.
the name brand and the discount.
I'll take the discount.
Shoot, I need that name brand shit. Not gonna lie. Especially if I'm gonna work at 11 tomorrow. But,
Oh my god, you work at 11 tomorrow? Do you already have your what you call it? Your clothes?
wait, what?
Your clothes?
Clothes?
It doesn't really smell.
Because I washed.
But it's pretty bitter.
Saturday night, so I just wore.
But I personally like
You know
it.
what that smells like?
What?
Like one of those stores you go into.
Oh, like a Michael's.
Yeah, and they have that like cinnamon stuff in the wintertime, I think.
Mm.
And you just like, it's like the first thing you smell.
Shoot,
when
are we
you-
ready? Because this bitch is hot. Like,
I've been ready.
Yeah, you can
I'm
pour it
cleaned.
in.
like bitches.
Oh wait,